Yo, what's up guys? Let's do some squad fills and talk about the state of Fortnite and go through the tips of how to win more games and get higher eliminations. Right, we are dropping into a standard squad fill game where one player had no mic, another had a screaming kid in the background, and the last one sounded like they were in a war zone. So yeah, I had to switch off chat. You know how it is, you know what I'm talking about. Side note, Fortnite Mez update is a banger. Lots of new items, the map looks great, right? Let me know in the comments your thoughts on Fortnite Mez and if you completed Demon Rush yet. Anyway, let's get into it. So anyone that plays squad fills will know this is pretty much the standard start to a game when nobody knows where to drop, and one player, the yellow player this time, just drops out the bus, so we chose to follow him. This POI is pretty lame. Not where I would have dropped, as the loot's bad, and there's too many levels of low, medium and high ground, which makes it easier for a good squad to take out separated players. It's all good, because it looks like we're on our own anyway. So we're going to loot up. I made a rookie mistake on landing that could have cost me straight away. Let me know if you noticed in the comments. That Meowskull skin is fire. Has that been released in the shop? Everyone has their preferred loadout, their favourite weapon, but there is a best loadout that will guarantee you win fights, stay alive and get to endgame for that win. And this loadout is not it. We are looking to get a Sentinel, a Wrecker Revolver, 2 movement items and a Hollow Twister AR. Trust me, if you pack this loadout, you'll double your average eliminations and reduce your losses by half. It's literally the meta. I would even swap a Grey Sentinel for this gold. I don't even know what the shotgun's called, I've never carried it. I just know it's not good. So right now, if we get landed on, it won't be an easy fight. But we've got heals and some movement to disengage. Which is a good topic to talk about actually. Disengaging can win fights and win games. There's nothing wrong with disengaging. In fact, it's a pro skill to know when to get away. There are going to be players that are better than you, and even if they aren't, sometimes you have to reposition and re-engage in fights when the odds are in your favour. So don't be afraid of running away. Not that I'm getting to fight. Where are all the players at? So fast forward 5 minutes, we finally found some players, but I think they might be bots. But it's all good, because it gives us the opportunity to talk about whether you like bots or not, and whether they should be in your game. I get it, right? Low tier players, it can be a bit of fun. The higher tier players, it's pretty boring, pretty annoying actually. And particularly when they've been in the game for about 6 years, but they've not improved. Sometimes they buff their aimbot, but they don't actually do anything to replicate the skill of an actual player. And that bugs me. Let me know what you think. This Ghostface from Scream collab is absolutely phenomenal. Probably one of the best to ever be done. The mythic is on point. For me, probably the highlight of Fortnite Mez this year. Look at that movement. It's so smooth. It's kind of like the medallions, but a little bit more like nerfed. So it's not overpowered, it's just nice. Let's talk about this. The player's gone across the map. Why? One simple reason, they got bored. And I can't blame them. We've been 5 minutes into the game. It's 10 minutes actually, 10 minutes into the game. And the first team we saw, after going all across that side of the map, you saw where we started, you saw where we ended up. We went to a couple of POIs on the way, which I cut out because it was really boring. Saw no players, no teams at all. And then the first squad that we get to fight are bots. You can't really blame players for getting bored and going off on their own around the map. And yeah, obviously this player met a real squad. Unless he died to bots, I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, map size versus real player ratio is just unbalanced. Which leads to some players getting bored and just running off around the map. And I can't really blame them, man. But I wish it was just a bit more balanced. Nah, this Ghostface, honestly, this collab, man, the best ever. Like, it's so good. I might have to rock this skin permanently. It might be my main skin. And that's going to be a big change. It's so good, look at that. And I'm in performance mode. You should see this. Like, max graphics on your console or your PC, it's so good. It's literally so good. Yeah, I'm gonna stop now. I'm glazing it bad, isn't it? So yeah, I'm playing right now. My controller's broken. Both my controllers are broken actually. One's got major drift, and one's like, it's like kind of stuttering. But anyway, yeah, talking about the loadout. This is the ultimate best loadout. You've got the hollow Twister rifle. It's perfect. Anyone using any other rifle, you're crazy. The OXR rifle's probably going to go soon anyway, so it's kind of pointless getting used to that. The Hollow Twister rifle is so precise over short, medium, and even long distances. It is 100% a deleter AR. Could be one of the best ARs to ever be in the game, to be fair. It might even be the best AR. It probably is. 2 movement items. I picked up the Scream Ghostface Mythic because it's fun. Normally I would just rock like 12 shockwaves or shockwave hammer. Even to be fair, the Fortnite Bears chainsaw is pretty good. But yeah, you want to be rocking Sentinel Pump. You're going to follow that up with the Wrecker Revolver. There's no delay because even though the Wrecker Revolver is used as a shotgun and uses shotgun shells, it's not a shotgun, as you probably know by now. More bots, man. This is what we're talking about. Let's not get sidetracked though, we're not going to go back and talk about bots. So yeah, the Wrecker Revolver uses shotgun ammo, but it actually is a pistol. So there's no delay between the shotguns, so basically you've got double pump between the Sentinel and the Wrecker Revolver. It's so good. Yeah, so this is the loadout that's going to win you games. And I'm going to win this game. Because I can't lie, I rarely lose now. And the reason for that is, I started playing like the best players in the world. I started watching them, I started copying what they were doing, and it works. That's why they're the best players in the world. Because too many players focus on their aim only, or if you're playing build mode, they focus a lot on like creative, like edits, triple edits, quadruple edits, and stuff like that. But if you have poor positioning, poor decision making, you ain't gonna win, and you're actually gonna end up losing a lot of fights. And here's a good example. My teammates have marked there's players coming in, so I'm going for high ground. You should always be doing this in Zero Build. There's no reason not to go for high ground, unless someone's already up there. This is my first real player. Let's see how it goes. See how I've positioned myself so I'm out with their line of sight. They're blindly shooting, they hit me once, but I know this is a smart player though. They knew there was no cover, so they used their car as cover. I'm gonna shockwave in now. I'm gonna break this. It's not breaking. I'm 100% shockwaving in now. Perfect opportunity. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Doesn't matter. We're gonna waste another shockwave. Ah, bro broomed away. It is what it is. We'll get up to the top of the building. We'll use the Scream Mythic to UAV them. Hopefully we'll get them. See how much that Hollow Twister fried though, and how nice that Sentinel to Wrecker Revolver swap was. So smooth. Bro, I can't believe I've lost my first player. Oh, no way. I think they're in that bush over there, but storm's about to close, so it is what it is. The whole squad are pretty much down. This is what I'm talking about poor squads or bad squads versus good squads. So split. Even, I don't know, probably everyone switched their chat off because, like I said at the beginning, one guy didn't have chat. Another player was like screaming kid. The other player was like literally sounded like they were in a war zone, or like they were digging a tunnel with like some kind of machine or something. But you end up split. And a decent squad is just going to take you out so easily. Like we've seen twice now this game. I'm going to go and reboot them anyway. One thing I will say though, which is rare, is right now they've all stayed in the game. Quite often players just dip straight up, which is something that Epic should look at. There are games that like do match penalties for players that just leave the game early, and because it does spoil it for other players. I'm not that bothered, to be honest with you, but it can spoil it for some players. And it is one of the things that You know, if you don't fix all the little problems like skill-based matchmaking, the bots, the size of the map, players just quitting the game, it's kind of what kills a game, man. Like, we've seen this with like Halo, we've seen this with like H1Z1, PUBG, and right now, like, yeah, Fortnite's the biggest battle royale, biggest game actually probably in the world, but you've got to fix the little things. So I'm going to move to high ground now, reposition. This is what's going to pretty much like guarantee a win for the game. As you can see, my teammates are still making mistakes. They go into fights when they don't have any decent loot. This player knows what he's talking about. He's going for the high ground. But the hollow twister rifle is just insane. Oh, I'm out of bullets. How am I out of bullets? That's a new one, man. I've not seen that problem for a few seasons. Maybe it's just a one-off. Who knows? But yeah, high ground. It is everything. But yeah, my teammates are deciding to take a fight that they didn't really need to take. They've probably all got pretty bad loot, considering I just rebooted them all. And yeah, they're taking fights. Which is another thing, you should like know the map, because maybe they don't realise that there is a few launch pads there. They could just dip out. Right, I'm going to go back. Oh, there's a player there. Oh, pumpkin. I like that. See that Wrecker revolver switch from the Sentinel? That's so good. But the Wrecker revolver is just insane. It's literally like sniper, AR, shotgun, pistol all in one. The only thing it doesn't do is heal you. Imagine they buffed it. Chucked the heal boon on it. There we go, yeah, the player's died. You've got to be aware, like, you don't need to take fights at this point in the game. You need to be positioning. You know, you've got a high storm tech anyway. What you do in fighting is bad load up. Yeah, you just got to stay cool. Pretty much everyone. No, it's not fair. Pretty much the majority of players make predictable moves, which is they just go straight in to fight you. They hear fighting, they third party. They hear fighting, they third party. They think you're like low health. So that's it, guys. It's a wrap. There's no way we lose this. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Drop a comment if you want me to make any future videos, or if you've got some tips for me to make me a better player. Appreciate you all.